Hi guys, just an overview of what Mahu Comments is all about. I'm not going to say much, but I'm just going to share this document with you, and then feel free to read through it. You'll notice that there's some resources on the bottom page. So if I go down to the resources, these are the ones I'm going to be talking you through. So I'm going to look at the Smart Comments itself, and then I'm going to look at how I obtain feedback from my whānau before I use it in the Smart Comments. So let's start out with the feedback form. So if you go onto that, the idea is that you take this form, you make a copy of it, which is just over here, and you make a copy. Once you've got your own copy, you can publish it and share it with your own whānau. Your whānau will fill it out during whānau time, hopefully this week sometime. And then when you look at the responses, you can view your responses in Sheets. So this is just one that I've done last year, and you can see that I've got the information that I'm going to need to make those comments. I need their first name, I need their gender, and I need to know what they're saying about their involvement within the whānau. It helps me get a bit of information about, especially the quiet ones in my whānau that I don't know too much about. And then I can use this information and I can copy. For example, I'm going to use Billy as an example. If I copy that information, I go back to my document. I now go and grab myself one of these Smart Comments. I make a copy, same thing, file, make a copy, and make sure it's your own. The first time you use it, it will most probably ask you to authorize some permission. So let's see if it does it in here. So this is my copy of my document that I've made, and you can see the red fields are the ones that you're going to be needing. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste my information that I've got in here. And you can see I've got Billy, I've got his grade, I've got the gender, and I've got what I have of him. Now I can go in here and I can put some things or add things in, like let's just get to the bottom of that. That's Command Enter, I think, to get to the bottom, and I can just go always on time and very friendly, and that's my information that I have for Billy. Now what I want to do is I want to get the ChatGPT to generate me the comments, and that simply happens this way. I go Smart Comments. In this case, I'm going to get it to create it. If you've written your own comments, you can just get it to check your comments for you for errors, which I strongly recommend you do. But in my case, I haven't written the comments. I'm going to get it to do it for me. So if I click on that, I will end up filling in all my information, or copying everything that I've got in here, making sure that I've got the red fields filled in. I don't need a last name, for example. And then I'm just going to go do that one. Because I'm running this for a first time, it asks me to authorize it. If you've authorized it once, it won't ask you again. And then I'm just going to give it permission to use my school account for that purpose. I will say select everything, go to the bottom, and just go continue. That is giving it permission. At the same time, it will ask you how many characters. Now, from last recollection, I think we are on 450 maximum characters for our whānau comments on our reports. If that changes, it's as simple as you type in the number. If the IT team changes this to 500 or whatever, you can just update this once. And I go, okay. And then I'm expecting an outcome right over here. You can see it gives you a percentage indicator. And because I've only got one, it should be really quick. And here is my feedback, my comment that it has generated for me. So if I like that comment, then I can simply take this. I can copy that, cut it, Windows X. And I can go put that on the right hand side, just somewhere out of the way, Windows V, which means if I have the rest of my students still sitting here and I want to regenerate their comments, I can just run that comment option again, which means it will generate a new one for me. It will not generate a comment if there's nothing in here. So that's why I copied this out, because I was happy with that comment. I then take that comment and I can simply go and put that onto my KMA. And it's as simple as that. So let me know if you've got any issues. Email me. I'm happy to sit with you if you're stuck. Work it through. But we want to get this done in a very professional manner. And it helps us just speed things up a little bit.